I think that she is, well, obviously self-described as having lots of joy. And I think that, you know, the way that I sort of found myself coming into this character is starting with someone who feels incredibly enthusiastic about what she does for a living, and being able to manage the duality of the fact that there is this chance that bad things will happen, and then there's this chance that good things will happen. And I think that what we saw last season was her trying to sort of like, you know, ride the middle road and know that those two things happen, and that no matter what, she's going to be the person that she wants to be, which is someone who has joy and who cries when she's mad, and who has a really strong, you know, medical life and presence, and can be really tough, which is the interesting part of it. Because, you know, in the first couple episodes, Dr. Arizona Robbins was such a tough cookie. Like, there she was, everyone's afraid of Bailey, and I went in there like swinging around my head at the time. So I think that that's, you know, a pretty interesting part of her as well. I have opted to not peek around the corner. Not like anyone's saying like, hey, I want to tell you this stuff, but I, you know, it's been sort of offered to us to understand or to look, and I feel like I'm best sort of staying really present and taking one episode at a time and dedicating myself to that story. My debut to the show was probably mid-season last year as the pediatric surgeon that comes in when the attending pediatric surgeon has a heart attack in front of a patient. And so she comes in and she takes over the case and ends up sort of immediately locking heads with Bailey, and then also having a lot of fun and whatnot. Well, I think it's very exciting, and I felt very privileged when I saw that Martha Plimpton is coming in for our first 2 episodes, and you know, I think that we pretty much pick up where we left off. We start with it. We come out of the gate strong, I think. I think that actually probably the magic of the show is having all of the guys on the show. There's like a little bit of something for everybody. Like there's something about, you know, Patrick, and there's something about Eric, and there's something about Justin, and there's something about Jim. Like, there's something for everyone. So I think if you could take a little bit of each of them and put it into one person, then that would be the steamiest, dreamiest, chiefiest. I think I did 3. I think it was 3. It was a while ago. I did 3 episodes of The L Word on Showtime, and I played a lesbian. No, because, you know, I have to say, getting into the characters, it's never sort of like being a lesbian, or the sexuality of a character sort of has never come into the beginnings of, you know, it's really more about the story. You know, I mean, I've never gone into a scene sort of thinking like, well, how would a gay woman play this scene? Because, you know, it's not applicable to sort of doing the work. So I feel like, you know, it's sort of irrelevant. I mean, that doing the study of that.